Amonos with Ricky Novella. Amonos. Ricky Novella. Don't be a bun. Don't be a bun. Don't be a bun. Hell yeah, this is another episode of Amonos with Ricky Novella. Want to introduce my homie Gil. What's up, Gil? How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. What about you, Ricky?
We're fucking... Dude, it's a special day, not because of the guest today, but also it's WrestleMania.
Yeah, WrestleMania 9.
Got my
Pontiac, California.
Latino Heat shirt on today. Yeah. Dude, when's the last time you watched WrestleMania?
It's been about 20 years.
20 years.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Well,
20, no, wait, hold on. Like it being live or like
live.
a pre-recording?
No, live.
Like 20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
WrestleMania 20. WrestleMania 20.
I don't remember what WrestleMania was, but I remember I was at Ambrose Pizza, and I didn't think it was to be that poppin', and there's a lot of nerds in there.
On Laughing Well?
Valley View Imperial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this guy was doing this Randy Orton impression like this, and he was all fucking... He was all chubby. Oh yeah, dude, I love wrestling fans. But today I got a very special guest. He's been on the podcast once before we even had cameras on. He was, I guess you could say he's a family member of mine. He's the one that shot me through the cannon, the Mexican cannon. He's a very, very, very special person. Not saying that he's retarded, but he's very special to me. And my number one supporter, I want to give a shout out to Ricardo Novella.
Woo! How you doing, guys?
We're doing good. How are you, Pops? How are you?
I'm good. Nervous.
It's okay. You don't need to be nervous. I was nervous when you told me that I wasn't your son the other day at work, because I was like, fuck, maybe he's right. People at work, we work together, you know, and working with your dad is it can be really good or really bad. And I think we found a mutual energy, but he likes to tell people at work that he's not really my dad.
Yes, make fun.
And I always be like, yeah, my dad's Pepe Aguilar, dude.
Ingatu.
And
Who's that?
Pepe Aguilar is a very famous mariachi singer. He's a son of a even more famous mariachi singer. So, yeah. He has a big ass forehead like my pops too, so that's why.
He loves me a lot.
Let's zoom in on that forehead.
But yeah, how do you like working with me right now?
No, it's not good.
It's not good.
Good idea. I'm gonna quit.
It's been like what, 5 months? 5 months that we've been working together, about so.
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty weird because like this fool the other day, he's like, "Don't worry, your daddy's here," and I'm like, "What the fuck? Don't say that out loud. Don't say your daddy in front of all these fucking males in here, dude."
It's a lovely word, no? Daddy.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna say that. I was thinking about saying that on the way coming down the stairs to the studio. I was gonna say, "Oh, look at it's daddy. Daddy's here.
Daddy's here."
Daddy's home.
It just sounds weird, you know. Like if he says like, "Oh, don't worry, your pa's here," you know, or your pop. I wouldn't even take your papi, but he said daddy. Like your daddy's here,
Daddy,
you know.
Papi is the same word, only in Spanish. Papi, everybody in Mexico, hey papi, hey papi, hey papi.
Yeah, but even, what is it, like Puerto Ricans call each other papi?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? There's a lot of places, when you say daddy, it's more like, oh, I'm his fucking daddy, you know what I mean? Like,
Huevo. I'm your fucking daddy.
Working with this was fun though. That TikTok that we made, right? It was quick. Dude, and I even did a reel that of like just the shit that we do at work, you know, like this fool was sleeping on lunch break. I recorded him. He was eating an orange. You know, just it's fun. It's fun, dude. Orange. He put the orange peel in his mouth, like
that's why he likes to work with me, because he always makes things to me. You know,
yeah.
He's mean to me.
Dude, we bully each other, dude, and it's funny because sometimes like we know we're joking, right? And I'm like, don't fucking talk to me like, or like, don't talk to me like that, you know? And people at work are just like, what the fuck? These fools are fighting.
Yeah, that's why everybody thinks that we are fighting, but no, we're having fun.
Yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun up here, man. You know what I mean? We're having fun.
Like 3 days ago, he grabbed me from behind,
Yeah.
and I started making like a little pig. No, when you carry a pig, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, I got him in a rear naked. I was like this, like putting in a headlock, and he's all. It's fun, dude. It's fun working with your dad. So in the previous episode, a lot of people liked that episode. You know, they reached out to me and they're like, "Oh, you know, like you and your dad have a really good relationship." And we do. And he's like, they were saying that your stories are very interesting. You have a lot of stories, and we touched based on like 3 of my favorite stories, right? And then one that you recently told me at work is that in Mexico they wanted to make a show of your family, or like querían ser artistas, right?
No,
Oh no, or what was that?
people from the television went to. He saw us in the street having fun. He said that we are very good actors.
Oh, okay.
So he said, "Take me to your dad so I can talk to him. No, you can be an artist." So we take him to our house. He talked to my dad, and he told my dad that we can be a good actor. So and my dad said, "No, that's for."
Wait, that's for what?
I can say the word you said.
For nice people, you know, it's not for nice people.
It's not for nice people.
And that's crazy. And imagine what do you think your life would have been if you guys would have been actors? Dude?
I don't know. Maybe I already have been dead.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Maybe it's in our blood that we have like entertainment. Like we like to entertain people because you're also the life of the party when we're out. You know what I mean?
Sometimes.
You know.
Yeah, my dad was a singer for the church, but he wanted to be something else, no bigger, a big singer, but he didn't have the support to be a big singer. He was a music
Composer. Yeah, he was a music composer.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put the mic a little closer to you. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would have been crazy if you would have been an actor. I mean, I probably wouldn't even be here, dude. I'd probably be
in a big house.
Probably
with
be
a
in
pool.
No, I'd probably be left in the condom somewhere.
On somebody's back.
On somebody's back.
On the wall.
On the wall.
Growing on the wall somewhere.
Going through in the shower.
Yeah, dude.
Growing up in the sewer.
Ricky.
Bye.
Evaporating.
Evaporating. That would. I just imagine myself down the drain, like, no,
Daddy.
No, daddy, no.
no, daddy, no. Oh man, he's stomping on it. He's like, get out of here. I think you would have. You would have had a different lifestyle if you would have became famous, obviously, right? But I also think that you probably would have had a lot more kids everywhere. You would have been like
You don't need to be an artist to
That's true. That's like my mom's dad. My mom's dad had fucking kids everywhere, bro. When we hear the last name Ambriz, we're like, because Ambriz is not a common last name. And
Sure.
there's
here in USA.
Here in USA.
Mexico,
Oh yeah, in Mexico, yeah. But there's this truck driver that came one time, right? And dude, short, fucking had a mean attitude, fucking tatted up. And my dad asked for his name because we had to ask the name to make the contract and stuff. And he said Ambriz, and we're like, oh fuck, makes sense why this was fucking mad. Dude, this fool probably didn't have his dad in his fucking life and shit. My fucking grandpa left him.
But it has to be Ambriz with a Z.
A
not
Z
with
at the end.
S.
Yeah, a Z at the end. That's very true. But what's another interesting story that you think you can share? You have many stories.
I don't know. Many stories. What do you want to know? So,
Anything you want to share that pops in your mind? Because we talked about you jumping the border.
I'm hungover right now.
He's hungover right now. He's like, I can't think. I need a beer in my head, dude.
have me here. Waiting.
It's fucking. What's your worst hangover story? There we go. Let's talk about what's your worst hangover story.
Oh no, you don't want to know.
Tell me.
You don't wanna know.
Like, we want to know. Sure.
Yeah, I was drinking in Mexico. I was like 17 years old.
Hell yeah.
And one of my friends go and pick me up. Instead to go and eat something, he take a bottle of tequila of his backpack.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Here, come on. Oh, well, let's eat something, no?" I said, "No." And we start drinking tequila on the way from my house to the school.
Hell yeah, dude. That's a good way to start your
So,
school morning right there.
When we get to the school, so we already warm up the body.
Yeah.
Instead to go inside the school, we were with another friends, and we told them, "Hey, let's go buy another bottle." So we start drinking. So we spend the whole day drinking tequila. So when we went back to my house, I was already passed out.
It's blacked out.
Yeah. So when I went to the bed, I feel like everything goes, spinning on my head. So I have to get up again. So next day I was throwing up and all those stuff. So my mom went to me and take me a kawama. Do you know kawama?
It's a 40. It's a 40. It's like
Okay.
yeah.
Like a 40 ounce of
Beer.
beer?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I took me a chilaquiles, all those things for the hangover. So I couldn't handle it. So the hangover stayed with me like 15 days.
Oh my God.
I feel like shit for 15 days. Everybody say tequila and I start.
Dude, that's true. Fucking, I remember when New Year's, I was by myself. We had just moved into the apartment where my mom and I live, and I was alone for New Year's, and I started taking shots of tequila. I took probably like 15 shots of tequila that night by myself. The next day, I felt like shit, dude. I don't know what tequila does to you when you fucking just drink tequila all day. It's shit fucking no bueno, dude. No bueno.
That's one of my worst hangovers. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here. I know you're hungover. You're probably like, fuck this. I need another beer. There was a story that I remember you telling me one time that I don't know if you this was you like crossing or you guys were just at a river and one of your homies like took all your clothes and left you in the river.
Oh no, that was when I was like 12 years old.
Uh-huh.
Two friends on my neighborhood said, "Hey, let's go to USA.
Go
Come
ahead.
on, let's go." So I started hanging with them. So we take the rides only.
Like hitchhike? You could hitchhike over there? Uh-huh.
So we came by train all the way from Mexico City to Sonora. So the first thing that we saw, it was the sea.
Yeah.
And hey, let's take a bath in the sea, So we went into the sea to swim.
Yeah.
So I was swimming, but these guys get out of the sea and took my clothes and everything, and they went away. So they left me there naked.
And then you said that you were you didn't want to get out of the water, right?
Yeah, until some fishermen went through in a little boat and told, "What are you doing there? A shark can eat you. Come on." So I didn't want to get out of the water because I was naked, And there were like six guys in there.
Oh, shit.
I've seen that movie before.
So he told me, "Come on." And then one of them threw me a jacket, like wet cover. So they took me to fish. They fish a lot. So we spent like 2 days in the sea, fish, came back to the earth.
Oh, you were fishing with them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
There's no way I can go in.
yeah, so
Oh.
what ended up happening was
Did they give you clothes?
yeah.
They gave me the jacket.
Oh, like a trench coat or something?
No, it was a big jacket
Oh,
for
big
one of
jacket.
the guys.
Oh, that's it. That's
Yeah,
what
that's
they
it.
just give you a jacket.
Mhm.
So he was on the boat for 2 days just on it with a jacket.
2 days?
Yeah. That's what he was saying, that they were still fishing. And then after that, those 2 days, they went back to town.
Yeah,
What did your parents say when you got back?
they didn't know.
Yeah, continue this. There's more to
Oh,
this
yeah.
story. So
They didn't know that we want to come to USA in that time. So I lied to my mom. I told her that we're gonna go to Monterrey to have fun and come back, for a few days. The thing is, those guys let me naked. I spent 2 days with the fishermen, and then when we went to town, one guy took me to his house, and they gave me clothes from his son. So I spent like 2 weeks working with them.
Oh my god.
So I got some money, and he said, "I'm gonna take you to the bus station so you can go back to Mexico City." So I said, "Oh no, I can go by myself." So I didn't want to go back yet. I want to find those guys
To
beat
fuck them up.
Oh And how old were you?
like 12, 13.
Wow. So your
And
parents.
those guys, my friends, they
Right.
were like 17, 18.
Oh, okay. So you were the youngest out of them.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
my dad used to hang out more of an older crowd back then,
Yeah.
and like you can't do that here in the United States. Be like, oh, mom, I'm gonna go to fucking Las Vegas for fucking a few days. You know
Yeah,
what
but
I mean?
this is a different country, dude.
That's why, and a different time,
crazy.
and a different time.
Yeah,
Honestly,
different time.
Yeah.
so what were you doing at fucking 12, bro?
I was going on the streets, but I wasn't going to a different country.
Yeah, exactly. He wanted to come to a different country. His friends fucking took his clothes, left him stranded in the sea, got picked up by fishermen, and continued the story.
Yeah, after that, I lied to the guy that I'm gonna go to myself back to Mexico. So I was walking on the street. I didn't want to spend my money, so I started eating a little bit, and then I found a guy trying to load a truck with the the flour bag.
Oh,
They're,
flower bags, yeah.
50 kilos each. So he was kind of old. So I told him, I help you. So, oh, yeah, yeah. So I started working with him for about a month with him, working with him. So we start talking about what am I doing there. He told me I was older. When he asked me my age, I told him, I'm 12. He said, what? I thought you were like 16, 17, because I was big.
Oh, okay.
I said, no. So he paid me good money, and he put me in the bus station. He was from the same area where I live in Mexico, close to my area where I live in Mexico. So he said, "No, I'm gonna take you to to the bus station. I don't want you to be around here. It's dangerous for a little kid, no?"
Mm-hmm.
So I went in the bus. I started getting sick. It was to go back to Mexico from Sonora it's like 2 days. So I started getting fever and everything. And an old lady, very old lady, was sitting down next to me. She was taking care of me. So I just heard in my mind because I was very with a high fever. So she started taking care of me. I just hear voices and everybody talking. I haven't eaten nothing for one day, drinking no water because I was very sick. And this lady started telling me a story that she lost a boy, her grandson, about my age. And she told me, "Oh, you look like him, blah, blah, blah." So, wow. God put you in my side so you can give me, I can feel comfortable with you. Okay. And then at the end of the trip, everybody started passing food and a lot of stuff. And they gave me a bag with money. So I went back to my house with money.
Shit. ¿Quieres?
No. And then I was waiting for them, to arrive in my neighborhood so I can beat them up. But I didn't do nothing to them because one of them came with a broken leg.
Oh, shit.
And he told me his story, what happened. He ran away from some guys that want to hurt him, and he fell and he broke his leg and some ribs. And the other guy, he was sad, no? Because when he arrived, he came skinny. He was kind of big, but he came very skinny. He didn't want to eat. He didn't want to go out. So I told him, "Oh, come out. I'm going to fuck you up." I said, "Oh, let me he sent his mom to talk to me about what happened to him. He was raped.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Yeah. And he later he liked it and he
He switched sides, everybody.
Oh, damn.
But those stories like that is fucking crazy. I remember he used to tell me as a kid like stories like that, and I just picture them in my mind like, oh fuck, like every detail, like everything he says, I'm like, fuck, dude, that's crazy. And even just like what goes on, like I wish I had some of those stories to be like, yeah, and fucking tell my kid like, yeah, I went to a different country. My friends fucking left me with no clothes.
yeah, there's no friends.
So how long was this whole? What was the time frame? How long? 1 month, 2 months?
Did they come back?
Yeah, or that you
No,
were
but 2
out.
months later, the guy with the broken leg, I saw him,
Oh, okay.
but he was in the hospital.
But
And after that, like 2 months later, the guy that he was raped, I knew that he was in his house, so that's why I went to look for him.
so the whole time that you went from trying to go to USA, it was 2 months. ¿O cuánto tiempo era?
No.
¿Cuánto tiempo era?
From Mexico to here,
So,
we spent like 3 days only.
pero para regresar a tu casa.
Oh, I spent like 2 months.
So it was 2 months that you weren't at home. There you go. So it was 2 months.
Yeah, but when I arrived, you can lie to your mother because they know you.
Yeah.
So when I came back, she goes like, thanks God. And then she started talking to me. What happened? So I started talking to her. These 2 months were very hard for me. So I started crying, because I never like to do things to my mom. So she explained to me, you are too little to hang out with older guys. You have to know who are your friends and who no. But it's a good lesson for you. That's what she said. So, okay. And they said, don't do nothing to them, please. No, Mom, no, don't worry. But when I knew the guy with the broken leg is in the neighborhood, I went to look for him, but I already saw him.
You broke his other leg.
No, I didn't do nothing to him.
No.
I was like, fuck that.
That's crazy, dude. What would you have done, Gil?
If somebody left me in the
In the
water with
yeah.
Swimming like a girl.
Swimming like a girl.
Yeah. Pretty much, dude. Like what else can you do? Right? Just try to swim wherever you went
Start a
back.
new life in the fishing business.
Become a mermaid.
Become a mermaid.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. That's crazy, dude.
What would you do, Ricky?
I'd probably panic because I don't know how to swim that well. So I'm like, fuck, dude. Imagine, especially being in like the sea like that, dude. Fuck that. And then like nowhere to swim. I would probably try to swim back, but it is sketchy, dude. Imagine being like a kid and then just a bunch of dudes in the fucking boat.
Right.
Who knows how long?
That would be terrifying. You know what I recently found out is that it's a proven fact that most African Americans are negative buoyant. That's why they can't swim. I'm serious, dude. I'm serious. It's a fact.
Negative buoyant means that they can't float, right?
Yeah, you can't float.
They can't float.
So that's why. I mean, that's the stereotype of African Americans.
Oh hell no!
Seriously. So are you negative buoyant?
No, I think I can float because I got fat on me. You know what I mean?
Okay, I don't know if it's 100% factual, but
where did you hear this
from
statement
from David Goggins?
David Goggins.
Yeah, he said that when he went started training for the Navy SEALs and they started doing all the water training.
Yeah,
that he found out that he was negative buoyant and he couldn't swim. That's why not a lot of Navy SEAls are African American.
Yeah, I did hear that something that right at the time that there was not that many African American Navy SEAls.
Out of the whole history, he was like the 63rd African American as a Navy SEAL. Yeah,
that's crazy. You also talking about like military stuff. You also went to military school, right?
Yeah, but let me go back a little bit.
Okay, yeah, no, go ahead.
When we arrived to Sonora in the sea, it was like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So it was the sunset, no?
Oh shit!
So
it gets
worse. I was waiting in the water to get dark so I can get out.
Holy, wasn't it cold? Oh my God, that's the Pacific Ocean, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That must have been freezing.
And I don't know how to swim very well. So
Jesus.
I was like, scared. Like, what am I gonna do? It's getting darker, so I'm gonna get out and see if I can steal some clothes or something.
What was going through your mind when all this stuff was happening?
First, I was angry because they do that. I thought that they went to come back, no? Just making a joke. No, they left me there. So I was angry, and then I started getting cold and scared, hungry. Yeah, but the first thing I was angry.
Did death cross your mind at all?
No.
Were you thinking I'm gonna die out here?
No, I always believe in God, so I just pray to God. So please help me.
To keep you safe. Mm-hmm. So how long were you in the water without
Probably
people?
2 hours.
And 2 hours later, that's when the fishermen came and get you. Wow. That's nuts, dude.
Take that, David Goggins. Oh shit. What did I tell you? I had asked you something right now. The military school. Can you talk about the military school that you went to in Mexico?
Yeah, it was a military school. It was like the high school in here.
Uh-huh.
It was military school. In the morning, it was for girls, and in the afternoon, it was for only men.
Yeah.
Only men.
Only men.
So they were very rude in there. They treat you like, they have the power. They treat you like shit.
Yeah, just like how the military does, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I never had good grades in there. A lot of problems with,
Authority
and the other people, the other students. I beat up one teacher in there. We call him the mosquito.
Mosquitoes, mosquito.
Mosquito.
It's mosquito. It's mosquito.
I think I know that one. Dude.
Okay, I just want to make sure you know.
Okay, because he talked like, hey, Ricardo, with the S at the end. I don't know why.
Ricardo's.
Yeah.
Ricardo's. Gills.
He was like, Ambrosio. Like that, no?
Was he like Spanish?
Yeah.
Was he from Spain?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was from Tabasco, I think, Mexico.
Wait, Tabasco's an actual place in Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, is that where the Tabasco hot sauce comes from?
Well, the Tapatío is a fucking in Jalisco.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
they call the people in Guadalajara Tapatíos.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that one, but yeah, Tapatío is it's in
Holy
Jalisco, Mexico.
If you have a special friend,
Uh-huh.
you can call him salsa Tapatío.
Right here.
Wait, like special friend, like what do you mean?
I have a special friend right here.
Rarito.
Right here. What's Ricky's new name now?
Tapatío? That's what they call him?
No, I call him like that.
Oh, you call him like that?
Yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because you have to the chile comes out, no?
Wait, like tartamudo or no?
No, when the salsa Tapatío doesn't come out, you have to hit the bottom like that.
Yes.
So that's what happened to the special guys. You have to spank him so
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh man, that was
Fucking Tapatio Ricky, dude.
Tapatío, dude.
Tapatío.
Tapatío Gil, dude.
Tapatio Papi.
Damn it. So, tell us more.
I beat up the teacher because every time he is rude with us, no? He was a Spanish teacher, and my friends were all around me, and I started, always when he comes, he goes, you guys very funny, huh? And one of my friends take out his gum out of his mouth.
Yeah.
When he was writing on the
Chalkboard?
chalkboard, he thrown. He went to his head, so he started. Oh, motherfuckers! Who did that? So I started laughing, and he threw the fucking eraser.
Uh-huh.
It was a wood piece of wood, I started laughing because it looked funny. So he didn't say nothing. He just threw the eraser to me and hit me right here in front. So I get mad and I grab it and I throw it to him. And he come to me and slap me. Why you did that to me? I didn't do it. Who did it? I don't know. I never point fingers on nobody. So he slapped me and I get up and my friend sit down, made me sit down again. And I told her, you fucking mosquito, man. I'm gonna fuck you up. I said, come on, let's do it. So
Let's do it.
and he goes, let's do it right now. So I get up and I start beating him up. So when the other authorities came to the room already, I think I was killing him because I was punching him bad. Like he doesn't move no more. So they put me aside. They called the ambulance to take him to the hospital. It was bad. So they called my parents to go to see, and they take me away from the school for 1 month because that.
You put him in the hospital.
Yeah.
Killer mosquito, dude. Deadlier than the West Nile virus, dude. We're having fun up here.
Wow.
But I had good things in there too.
What were some of the good things that you had?
Having sex with teachers.
Oh, shit.
Dude, yes, this fucker had sex with many teachers, dude. Like
Beating ass and getting ass.
beating ass and getting ass. It's crazy because like
What?
you see those stories here, like
Yeah.
like it's a teacher having sex with fucking
Sure.
student, whatever, right?
Yeah.
This was he's taking down some of his teachers, dude,
What
in the bed and in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
No, the biology, it was in the school, in the laboratory.
In the laboratory.
Right there. Always, hey, Novella, stay with me, help me out to clean up
Oh.
the stuff. Oh, yeah, sure. So, nothing go through your mind when they
Yeah.
ask you something. No?
Yeah.
The first time, that's what it happens. Can you help me? Yeah, sure. Can you stay late? Yeah. So everybody went to their homes. So I stayed with her. And after she started flirting with me. So, are you sure? She was a very nice looking woman.
He was cleaning pipes, dude. And he was taking care of her pipes, dude.
Laying pipe.
She was a science teacher.
Yeah, biology.
Oh, biology.
Oh,
It was one thing. It was very funny. I remember that my friends, they were older than me, like 2 or 3 years.
So how old were you when that happened?
Probably 15.
15. Okay.
So these guys, one of them noticed, no, why she always ask you to stay? Nah, she needs help, no. Nah, man. Tell me the truth. I said, no, fuck you. No. So he spied us.
He spied on you guys. Okay.
So he pretends that he went home, but he hid. So he saw everything. And he, how you say, blackmail?
Yeah, blackmail. He blackmail.
If you don't let me enjoy you, he told to the teacher,
Oh.
I'm gonna go to the principal. So
What
she said, oh, 2 for 1. It's okay.
2 for 1 special, baby. That's crazy. Imagine that guy, like, what he was doing, like, while he was, like, hiding, you know? He was just kind of like, oh, fuck, dude. Like, I want to get in on that action, you know? Fucking.
Everybody wanted to be with that
Yeah.
teacher. Fuck, it was very good.
Gil, is there a teacher that you were like, fuck, dude, I wish she kept me after class?
Oh,
Yeah.
What was her name?
I'm trying to remember. Miss, I have her face, like her
Okay,
body, her face.
what,
She was from Cal High, and she was a seventh grade teacher. She was.
how was she?
No, wait,
she
wait,
went
wait,
to
wait,
Cal
wait.
High? Yeah, because Cal
No,
High
she
is
was no. She worked at Cal High. She was my English teacher when I was a sophomore or junior, sophomore or junior year. She was my English teacher. Her maiden name was Bueller. But she got married to another teacher in the school, and her mom and dad were teachers at Cal High too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but she was hot, dude.
I'm
Super
trying
hot.
to remember any of the teachers that I wanted to There was like one in elementary school that I remember.
Elementary school.
Yeah, I was like, dude, I'd want to marry that teacher. And then in high school, there was a Spanish teacher there. I didn't have her though. I don't even remember her last name, but she was fucking hot. Everybody was like trying to go after her, dude. Everybody.
In what grade?
It was high school. This was high school. She was a Spanish teacher. And then I don't remember who else I was like, fuck.
Imagine how much that happens that people don't get caught. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it happens more often than we think it does.
There's a teacher that I had in middle school. Okay, I'm not even gonna say his name, or I'm not gonna say what fucking subject he taught. But that fool supposedly got kicked out of our middle school when we were in high school because he was dating a student. She was like 17, I think. She was gonna turn 18, and he got kicked out of school because they found out that he was dating her. But nothing happened to him. He didn't get arrested because they continued dating. Like, I guess like the parents were okay with it. This fool was older too, and like it sucked because like his daughter ended up going to my high school. I think she was like a freshman. I was ready to graduate, and like people were always telling her like, "Oh, your dad, the fuck."
He was a teacher at La Serna?
No, he was a teacher at my middle school.
Oh, middle school.
But
what middle school?
Granada.
Oh,
but I'm telling you, like when we were in high school, he got caught like dating a student that was like in high school still. But nothing happened. They continued dating. I don't know if they're still dating or not.
Wait, so he dated 2 high schoolers?
No. It was just one. It was just from the rumors were that it wasn't the first time that he did that.
He had a hot teacher when he was in a kindergarten. That teachers loved him, and
yeah,
she wanted
to go out with me.
She did.
Yeah.
How did you know?
Because he thought, your son is very handsome, just like his daddy. So I go, are you sure? So I started,
Are you sure kindergarten? Because I don't think it's the right teacher in kindergarten.
Didn't I have a male teacher in kindergarten?
Didn't I have a male teacher in kindergarten?
It was a hot teacher.
It had to be second grade, because second grade she was pretty good looking.
It's kindergarten.
No, because kindergarten I had an old ass teacher.
Maybe it's the one that you say.
Yeah.
But one time she said, "Oh, I need you to come with your wife. I need to talk to you guys." Okay. So I arrived first. So she started flirting with me. Blah, 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 blah. When his mom arrived, forget about it. She wanted to beat up the teacher.
My mom wanted to beat up the teacher? Yeah. That's crazy.
The other one, it was hot.
Maybe it was my preschool teacher, because I had a preschool teacher. She was pretty good looking too. I remember her too, but it's crazy, dude. Teachers, I wouldn't tell anybody about if I was in a relationship with the teacher, dude. Fuck, imagine that. Getting fucking A's in that class and getting that hey, dude.
Yeah.
When I take him to Ricky to Mexico for the first time, he was like 5, I think, yeah, 4 or 5.
I don't remember any of that.
So I wanted to take him so my dad can meet him, no? Because my dad didn't know him. So he was very little, very cute. He was. Now. And when we went to the airplane, how do you call it?
The stewardess? Like the flight attendants?
No, the flight attendants. They said, "Oh, can I take care of it?" No, so you can fly, comfortable. No, it's my kid, So they took 3 hours and a half. I didn't see my kid until I get out of the plane. And we went to Mexico, introduced to my dad. So we went out, no? Mm-hmm. Everywhere I take him, everybody wants to have him, like girls, can I hug him? Can I take a picture with him? What the fuck, no? We went to a museum for kids in Mexico. There were a lot of students, no? A group of 10 girls take him away from me. So I have to go all around because they have him all over. In the fucking museum.
You almost got abducted, dude.
Yeah, got abducted, dude.
Yeah, everywhere. So when I came back in the airplane again, the flight attendants, he pooped. So, I'm gonna take him to. Oh, I'll do it for you. So they take him away from me again. All fly. It was fun, but at the same time scary. Like, what they gonna do to him?
Because they keep on taking him.
Yeah.
Papa's a pussy magnet. Dude. What can I say? I remember him telling me that. I remember him too saying that we went to the museum and like I guess there's like a model of the pyramids in Mexico City, and I guess I was climbing up those models of the pyramid, and like the security was like trying to like tell me to get down, and that group of students like they're like no we'll take care of him, I'm like no, he's with us. I don't remember any of that. I don't remember. I was a baby, dude. I was a baby still, so I don't know. But yeah,
They were taking a lot of pictures with him.
I think I had my long curly hair at the time still too, right? Yeah, I had long curly hair.
Yeah, the curly hair maybe.
Yeah, the curly hair. Like, what is the fucking sheep? Little baby sheep?
Yeah, probably.
Bad.
But I wanted to tell you from the school when I was in the military school. There was a guy. His last name is Chaparro. You know what Chaparro means?
Yeah, like short, right? Yeah.
But this guy, he was skinny and tall. So I was hanging out with a group of friends that always when we see a good-looking teacher, we go close to her and start touching her.
Jesus Christ.
This was a different time. Okay, it was okay in that time.
So Chaparro always wanted to do the same thing.
Uh-huh.
So he goes like, and they always got caught and boom, teachers and send them to the principal office. So it was a older lady, an older teacher, like 75. And he started, after nobody got close to her, he was the only one. He started standing up on her side and starts, touching her. And then she goes like, what happened here? So she started getting closer to him. And then he started grabbing her ass like that. Finally, he fucked her.
He had sex with her, dude. He did a good deed, dude.
What the?
It was
a wild, wild west, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Military school.
What's the oldest you think that you would be able to take down? Like you'd be like, all right, you know what?
Like now or when I was in my 20s? In my 20s, the oldest woman that I've slept with was like 20 years older. So she was 40. She was like 42, 43.
Okay.
And I was 21.
Okay, how about now?
Now?
Yeah.
Oldest?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like 70s?
70?
80s? I don't know.
She must be really hot, dude. She must be really hot.
They don't need to be hot. They just need to be warm and alive.
Warm and alive.
Warm and alive and ready to say yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Papi.
And the most important thing is they say yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I think for
just
me...
don't die. Just tell them. Just don't die.
Don't die, dude. This deadly...
Yeah.
Deadly...
Well, I'm actually I have CPR training, so
oh,
I mean, if she wants to die, then I can revive her.
Yeah. I think for me it would be like maybe like 65, 70, depending. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they're gonna leave me something on that will, you know what I'm saying, dude? Get the fortune.
But are we saying relationship or are we saying
no? Like one night,
pump and dump,
dude.
Yeah.
Little quick, fucking, and then
what's the oldest you've been with in your life?
In my life,
yeah.
I
can see your dad's face. He's like, ugh.
Try like his face. Probably like 40, I think.
Okay,
40. Yeah.
40, and how old were you? Okay.
When I was 14,
Uh-huh.
we hung out in my neighborhood in one of my friend's house. It was a big room, no? Old house. He always hung out like 20 guys and girls, And we know older woman, like 65. She was pretty good, no? Body, but 65. And everybody has a couple, already. You can see, having sex right there next to you, like that, no? In the same room.
Yeah.
So the old woman, we have it as a friend because she carry a lot of pretty girls, So we keep in like, oh, my friend, like that. She told because everybody wants to date with her, but no, it was because she brings good women, no?
Good looking women, yeah.
And that night, everybody was with her partner, no? It was only her and me. So I keep dancing with her, drinking, all that shit. So she started like getting hot because everybody's doing their things.
Uh-huh.
So she started like trying to kiss me like that. Said, oh, no, come on. So I started getting drunk. So my friend next to me, because she was kind of like, come on, give me a kiss. Come on, give me a kiss, but very desperate, no? My friend, no, come on, wait. Cógetela.
Cógetela means just fuck her. Just fuck her.
No, she's old, no? Yeah. In my mind.
Because he was 14. He was 14.
I was 14. So I started getting drunk. So when I started passing out, I lay down in a couch. I started getting asleep. When I felt like something down there, like...
Whoa!
I say, what the fuck? So the only light that you can see is from a light pole outside through the window. So I was here like, Mm-hmm. So, hey, come on. Move. No, nothing. I move. And she said, papi, don't say anything. Let me do the job. So
do the job.
I go like, and she did all the job. Next day, she was telling everybody.
Oh,
that we were,
Yeah.
Girlfriend.
Boyfriend and girlfriend?
Boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh.
So with the women, the lady I want to date out with her, she tell her, and
she didn't want to go out with you anymore. Damn, we've had those. I've had some of that, like where they're like, oh yeah.
It took me 1 month to get rid of her. She was in love.
It's in the genes, dude.
How yeah.
It's in the genes.
So how was it back then, like as far as like girls being like all over you? Like now women text us, they send us emails or they
phone call,
FaceTime. How was it back then? Like I'm pretty sure there was phones, but not like how we have now. How was it? Did she come find you and so she wrote letters?
Yeah. Letters, send it with your friends, things like that.
And letters take time, dude. You have to sit down, find a paper, write, sit down, pour your love out.
Yeah. You don't do that anymore, dude. You just fucking put them on blast on Instagram, dude. That's what you do. Send subliminal messages through Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me 1 month to get rid of her. And she wanted to have sex again. So one of my friends, do it again. But don't do a good job.
Half-assed, dude.
So
make sure you're half-hearted.
She's gonna be disappointed, and she will look for you again.
Oh shit!
And
that's a good idea. Your friend's smart. Some smart friend.
Yeah, but I say, no, man, she's kind of old. But look at her. She has a nice body, but nice body, but like fluffy. Like
wrinkly,
flabby,
flabby.
Mm-hmm. So I get kind of drunk and say, okay, let's go.
Yeah. Your friend sounds a lot like me.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, very true.
Just do it, dude.
Just do it, dude. Fuck it, dude. Just who cares? Fucking.
And she got disappointment. She told me right away, no, you're not good. I don't know why women look for you. No? Oh, thanks God.
Thank God. That's the one time you want to do bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's crazy. Fucking my dad.
Well, you don't have to try to be bad, so it's fine.
Oh shit! You know what's crazy? Even now, bro. I'm telling you. Like, I don't know what it is. Fucking women like his charm. I don't know. We'll fucking go to restaurants sometimes, and they'll just be like, "Oh, and then this would just say, "Oh, hi, how are you?" Like just fucking talking to them. And they're like, "Oh, okay, all right, fucking."
What's the secret? Ricardo?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Just to be like you are. That's it.
Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
Except for you, Gil. Don't be yourself. Fucking, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Myself. Yeah.
Fuck, man.
That's a secret. Be yourself.
Be yourself. I think even if you are yourself, sometimes. Well, now it's different. You know, if you're yourself, it's not enough. You know what I mean?
Women can see it through you. You know, if you're trying to be someone else or pretend to be someone else, they notice that you're no
Genuine.
genuine. Yeah. They like it when you're genuine.
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 Genuine. So
Yeah, even if you make a fool of it out of yourself, even at least you're
telling
being
telling dick jokes on stage and
it's okay.
talking about that. But
Hey, so have you guys talked about this? Ricky, since the time that I've met him and I've always asked him about like what you thought about him doing comedy, he said something that you've always wanted to do something in radio or be an announcer or something. Like what how does it feel to see your son do comedy and to just be on stage?
Well, I feel great, and I'm always supporting, and I always tell him that he has potential to continue doing it.
Yeah.
He's funny. Yeah, I never imagined that he can be on the stage, and I get surprised when he told me that what he's going to.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I said, "Well, are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Come on." So when I see him in his first show, when I went to see him the first time, I said, "Wow, he's good. He can do it."
and that first time that he saw me was at Fourth Wall, and I forgot like my jokes. I forgot like my jokes.
Really?
Like I was like stuttering for like 30 seconds.
How long were you into comedy before you invited your parent to come see you?
I don't know. I don't remember how long it was. It had to be like 4 months, maybe 6 months.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So you're brand fucking new.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I remember I had told him that I was gonna do a class, and when I was gonna do the class, I had got booked to one show before,
Yeah.
and then I was gonna do the showcase for that class.
Do you see his progress?
Yeah.
Do you see him getting better each and every time then?
Yeah.
I mean, the last show that he did at the Brea Improv must have been a very proud moment for you because it's the fucking Brea Improv.
Yeah. I told him.
Yeah.
I told him that he's doing better and better. He
Yeah.
has some mistakes.
Yeah.
You
can
know.
work on
You
it.
know.
It can't get any worse.
You can't get any worse. You know what I mean? You know. You have to know. He was telling me I had sent him my set from that from Brea, and I didn't realize that I say a lot after everything, and he brought it up, and I think after I watched, I was like, "Fuck, I do say a lot," but I was nervous. And then I kind of calmed down, but I just kept saying, "Hey, hey,
But you need somebody to tell you like where your flaws are so you can start working on them.
Yeah. No, I didn't get butthurt when you told me or anything. I was just like, oh fuck, I did say And the crazy thing is that
Like I want people to tell me if I ask them for criticism, to tell me the truth. Like how is somebody gonna grow if you don't tell them
the truth.
the fucking truth?
I do think like it was a good set, right? But the comic and the artist in you're just like you find those little things that like fuck, I did that. I kept saying that,
Yeah.
like I'm doing it right now.
Which you need to. You need to do that.
In order to get better, but
You need to do that.
My dad, like when it comes to comedy, I even ask him for advice. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm kind of like doubting myself, and he's like, dude, he's like, I've seen you do it. He'll just tell me to just be myself, continue with the jokes that I'm doing, maybe change up some things. And he said it before too, because he says sometimes it's not even like your comedy. Your comedy can be funny, but it can just be like the room people sometimes don't want to be at the comedy shows. They have other shit that they're not worrying about. But when the room is set up for comedy and is like everybody's there to watch comedy, I feel like it's way better,
Absolutely.
And he's seen me not do that good before. He's seen me do really good. And he's always straight up with me too. Like you said, like you need someone that's honest to help you get better. I even sometimes ask him for advice, like, hey, what do you think about this joke? And he's like, It's like, depending how you set it up,
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he had a big mistake before. That no, you have certain time to do your jokes, no? And he wanted to finish like let's say 20 jokes that he knows. He wanted to finish all the jokes in 5 minutes. So I told him, no, start one by one. If you do 3, it's okay. Just try to do and calm and good. That's it. But before he was fast, like
Yeah, that's the time when like people were laughing. I was trying to push another joke out
Yeah.
and not letting them laugh. And then now it's more like, nah, just let them laugh. And then if I don't get to go through my whole set, then I don't get to go through my whole set.
Yeah. I think how you were saying the nervousness, that some of that nervousness is never going to go away. Honestly.
I don't think so.
Because
I don't think so either.
if you're striving to keep doing better and better, bigger stages, more people, better jokes, there's always going to be a little piece of you that's a little bit nervous and a little bit fearful of what's going to happen.
Yeah,
right?
I
but
think so.
you kind of need it to push forward. You need it to give you that that extra push to do better.
Yeah, because he also did like tour guides when he was in Mexico for a little bit. Like,
Oh,
Cancun.
I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
So like sometimes he would get nervous sometimes too when like it wouldn't be like the crowd, huh? The bigger the crowd, would you get nervous, or how would you feel when you had to do like the hosting at the boats?
You know what made me get nervous and everything? When you try to prevent to me like, be careful with girl, because so I get nervous. If you are everything, if you're even in a soccer game, you're gonna be in the side, but be careful with that guy because it's very good. So I start getting nervous.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to make mistakes, so that's my nervousness. But other than that, no, I don't get nervous. I didn't know that I had a potential to be maybe a comedian too, because I noticed when I was working in a place of clothing company, and they made the Christmas party in there, but the manager told me that, oh, you're gonna be the host. I don't go. I don't want to. I don't speak very good English. And he said, no, but she's gonna be the English part, and you're gonna be the Spanish part, because they were Koreans.
Oh, they're Korean.
Yeah, it was a Korean-owned
shit.
company.
So
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Half of the company was Korean, and half of the company was Latin people. So when they give me the microphone, I start look, and before that he said, I don't want you to drink until you finish your job.
Damn.
To drink?
Yeah.
So I can even drink a Coronita or something like that. So they pay me $300 to do that.
Hey, it's not a bad gig.
So I start, so I'm gonna start doing this. No, you have to present because we had show like, oh, they're gonna dance competitions. They're gonna dance, blah blah blah. So I start making jokes in Spanish, but sometimes in English too. No, my English. So the fucking Koreans were laughing. The funny thing is that Mexicans in one side, or Latin people in one side, and Koreans in another side. So at the end of the party, I made everybody dance together. We making drunk. We putting drunk. We have a lot of.
I think he also said too that he made his boss give out money, right? Like they started giving out money.
Oh, the owner was walking through. Oh, there you go. I don't remember his name. Oh, there he goes. No. He said that he promised us that he's gonna put more money for the beers, but the beers is almost finished. Blah blah blah. He didn't even speak English very good, okay, so they translate to him. So I make him stop and come to me. So come on, some words for your workers, no? In English, in Korean. So he say, here, $500 for beer and wherever we want. Wow, you're gonna put more money when they finish to dance the competition, no? Okay. 500 more.
Damn. You think you would be able to host a Christmas party for your company?
For the company, yeah. I've hosted this past last year for the holidays. I did it for my family. Or the past two holidays.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we have me and my family on my mom's side, we have a huge Christmas party. There's like 40, 50 of us, and I MC it. I do all the games and stuff for my family. It's fun. And last year I blacked out.
You blacked out.
Had so much. I had like 3 bottles of wine, dude. Ate so much. It was cool. I was the cool thing too was I I put the Santa Claus suit on too, so I was Santa Claus too. And it's just it's like that next step in being a male dude. Like honestly, like being the Santa, like growing up and hanging out with like your uncle that was a Santa Claus, and then now you're the uncle that's a Santa Claus, but you smell like wine and cheese and tamales, dude.
Yeah,
like it's cool. It was a cool time. I blacked out one.
I think I would be able to do a host thing too, but I feel like for me it would have to be like I don't have to censor myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know like in some jobs like you have to kind of censor yourself and you have to kind of hold back about what you're saying. But if I can like let loose and like there's no repercussions, like I think I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like being the life of the party. This one likes being the life of the party too. That's why like they had them do the MC shit. Like, you know, he says his jokes. He does his like even when he did the Spanish show here too, right? Like this fool went up on stage and he was making people laugh because he was part of the set.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I think part of that too, Ricky, is when that's where skill comes in. When you get to be comedic, but under certain like circumstances.
Yeah.
Right. Because if it's like a free for all, it's easy.
Yeah. I mean that's true. Yeah, you're right.
So you challenge yourself
by being clean.
Okay, being not necessarily clean, but you're challenging yourself and what you can say and what you can't say. So your comedic, I guess, like valve gets like
compressed.
Yeah, because you get to find the funny in different things other than cock, pussy, shit, balls, and ass and
F word.
Exactly. Dirty Sanchez.
What's that one thing?
Rusty trombone.
You fucking told me earlier. It was like I'll be there in a what? A shake.
You know the Dirty Sanchez?
Huh?
Do you know the Dirty Sanchez?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
It's when you poke a girl in her butt, right? And then you
wipe the mustache on her.
It. Or you do it to yourself and then you put it on the girl. Which one is it?
I don't know. I've never done that shit. What I heard it was like you put it in your butt and then you wipe it on.
A rusty trombone is probably the nastiest, dude.
Rusty, isn't that just eating ass?
No, it's when you do a girl in her butt and then you take it out with all the caca in there and
you make her lick it off.
You make her suck it.
You know the beso del payaso, the kiss of the clown.
No, what is that?
Same thing. Just grab a girl from the ass and you get
right. Krusty the Clown, baby. Krusty the Clown.
Shit. That's
I
awesome.
wanted to tell you that.
Don't tell me you're a clown.
No, I'm not a clown. I am a clown, but not in different aspects.
You already know this, no? That when we went to India to my wife's stepmother birthday, there was a clown. She contracted a clown to turn on the party, no?
So he was the clown was basically gonna be like the host of the party and like get the party going.
Right.
So continue.
So this guy, when we arrived, we already there like 40 people, no? And everybody was quiet, just having their own conversations, things like that. And the clown goes like, "Come on, everybody, let's dance." And then everybody goes like, "What's he doing, no?"
Yeah, no.
And he tried to, take attention to him.
Yeah.
He was trying to get the attention, like get people.
But nobody,
paying attention to him.
¿cómo le hace caso?
No one was paying attention.
Yeah, nobody was paying attention to him. So I say, "Oh, give me the microphone, please. Let me borrow the microphone." So I start, "Hey, come on, motherfuckers, let's start this party. Let's celebrate the quinceañera." Quinceañera, it was like 65 years old, the lady, no? Let's start celebrating the quinceañera. Let's make her have a good time,
Yeah.
So everybody start getting up and start dancing with her, so having fun. And the clown starts in the bar just drinking and drinking and drinking. He didn't do anymore, so I continued with the party. So 2 hours later, I saw the lady paying her $300.
To the clown?
Why are you paying her? Paying him? Oh, because I contracted to make this party he didn't do shit. Why you pay me? So the party started at 8. Everybody starts next day until 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
For 8 to 8, dude.
8 to 8. And I wanted to go to sleep because I was tired,
Yeah.
So they say, oh, okay, go. So I went to bed. I think I slept for 1 hour, 2 hours, and they went to pick me up again to continue the party until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Party's over.
Damn.
Imagine being that clown, bro. You're just like on that fucking car ride home, like the fucking Mexican. God damn it, take my job as being a fucking clown. That's rough. That's bombing. That's bombing. That's a bad bomb right there.
Imagine bombing as a clown, dude. That's how they're sad clowns. They're
sad clowns.
Sad clowns because they bomb.
Death by clown. They fucking kill themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Mexicans too, dude. Mexicans just don't. I don't think I would be able to handle a 8 to 8 party, dude. 8 at night to 8 in the fucking morning.
Cocaine, dude.
Cocaine. Cocaine, baby. But no, dude, fuck that. I'm done by like 1 in the morning. I'm like, I just want to fucking take a nap. I want to go to sleep. Want some Jack in the Box and fucking knock out, dude. No, dude, but fucking get back up and fucking keep partying, dude. What's the latest you partied?
Probably like that.
8 to 8?
Yeah.
Fuck no, dude. I think the latest I did was like 4 in the morning, probably.
Like partying, I maybe just outside drinking from like sun up to sundown. I've done, but the time I didn't know. We weren't paying attention. We were just talking the whole time. Me and my cousin, just drinking.
You cannot go to Mexico.
Yeah, I'd be done, bro.
Party because in Mexico sometimes.
Yeah.
3 days.
3 days. Yeah. Banda for 3 days.
1 week.
Yeah.
Hell no. Well, when I went to Cancun to go visit this fool, I was drinking like fucking 6 days out of the 7 days I was there. But bro, like you feel like shit after the fucking. Yeah. You need your liver needs to fucking recover after that. You think Mexicans have strong livers?
I think so.
Probably. Huh?
Yeah, it's in our genes, dude. I went to Sinaloa for I think 4 or 5 days. We're drinking nonstop, dude, and it's hot. We went when it was like almost going to be summer, and it was fucking hot, and you're just out there sweating. So you're drinking, sweating, drinking, sweating,
dehydrated as a motherfucker. Huh?
Dehydrated as hell. But I think that's why you don't get drunk, because you're sweating it all out all the time.
For me, it depends how you drink.
Yeah,
because in Cancun it's hot too.
And it's humid out there.
Humid, and I get buzzed a lot of times. Drinking, I can drink the whole day, but later.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay hydrated.
But like you said, you sweat and you continue drinking.
You're dancing too. You're dancing.
Yeah, if you're dancing off the alcohol a little bit, then yeah, you can last longer. But you're gonna get tired though, you know.
Boning your teachers. Hanging out with fishermen for 2 days.
Fucking
wearing a coat, only a coat.
Just hanging out with clowns.
Yeah.
Giving clown kisses.
Yeah.
Dad, so I wanted to ask you, so there is WrestleMania today. You know Eddie Guerrero, right? Remember Eddie Guerrero? That's Eddie Guerrero. Do you think it's true that Latinos, all they like to do is lie, cheat, and steal?
Like what?
Lie, cheat, and steal?
Lie, cheat.
Mentirar.
Mentiras.
Mentiras?
No.
No? You don't think so? You never lied, cheat, and steal before?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is true, no? You think so?
Well, not everybody.
Not everybody. I think. What do you think, Gil? Do you think it's true that Latinos lie, cheat, and steal?
It's in our blood.
It's in our blood, bro. One of those three is in our blood, right?
Yeah.
No, only the Latinos. I think everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah. It's a human thing. It's not a Latino thing. It's a human thing.
But it's Latino heat, baby.
Even the priest and the
priest,
they lie.
Yeah, they do lie.
Yeah,
they're humans.
They steal.
They steal too.
They cheat on God too.
Yeah,
with the little boys sometimes, depending what church you're talking.
They cheat on the little boys too.
Cheat on the little boys. Jesus.
With Jesus,
dude. You know what's funny? You know how it was like Good Friday yesterday, right? We were watching the Dodger game, and fucking in Uptown Whittier, I guess like there's like a few churches, and they had like the Jesus walking with the cross, and they're like, "Oh, honk if you love Jesus," right?
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck, if they come around, dude, I'm gonna fucking yell, que chinga su madre el diablo!" But they never came out. They came back around, dude. Yeah, right in front of her.
You're a heathen.
I'm a heathen.
Yeah.
That's how it is, dude.
What did the Jesus look? Did he look like Jesus or un fucking payaso?
Payaso was a payaso for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't get to see. I just saw people saying that. Oh, honk if you love Jesus.
It was Val
Jesus
Kilmer.
is great. Val Kilmer.
It was Val Kilmer as Jesus.
Now
he came back.
Well, before he died in this fucking wheelchair.
Yeah.
Oh, is he in a wheelchair? No, right? He just couldn't talk.
Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison.
Santanas.
I was telling him I want to post that clip. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it. If my family fucking disowns me on that side, oh well, I'm gonna have to post it because it's funny. I think it's a funny clip.
Your family's gonna forgive you. All my family have diabetes, and I posted. I do so many jokes of diabetes and dying and stuff. It's just they'll get over it. They'll laugh, but they'll get over it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this joke is somewhat made up and somewhat true. That's the thing. And I don't think people are gonna know what the truth part is. And
it's a perfect joke. Then
all right, we'll see.
Then just tell him. Just tell him.
Most of your joke is true.
Most of my joke is true. It's just
except for the
robe.
The robe.
Well, that fool used to. My uncle. I wasn't born yet, but this fool used to fucking wear this robe and wear nothing under. Like he'd just be naked, and they'll be having breakfast, and this fool's ball sack was like hanging out in front of his stepdaughters and shit. And they'll be like, "Oh, Erasmo," and he's like, he just fucking covers up his fucking shit. That fool don't give a fuck, dude. That fool's. I really, you need that family member that doesn't give a fuck, dude. This fool's fucking savage.
You gotta be yourself, dude.
Gotta be yourself.
You gotta be yourself. That's all it's about.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up, right? We're how much time we have left? A minute.
Let's go.
All right, Dad. I really enjoy having you on the podcast. I think other people will enjoy this episode as well. Next time I'll have better questions for you. If you would like to be on again, and
sure, mijo.
Sure, mijo. And that's it, dude.
That's the way he's with me at work. Just giving me orders, you know.
Yeah. This motherfucker, dude. This guy. Hey, we'll save it for another time. We'll save it for another time because that'll wrap it up. But I love you, Dad. I'm glad that you came on. Gil, I don't love you.
He does.
I do. Actually, I do. Hey guys, don't forget. Don't be a fucking pan. We'll see you guys next week. Okay. Yeah.